What's up, everybody? We got the Fat Baggers easy install handlebars on the FLS. Stay tuned. All right, so I got a little head start on the handlebar install. But before I go into this, let's go over to the handlebars I chose. So as you guys seen, these are the Fat Bagger easy install handlebars. Pretty sweet. Manufactured, I mean, to the T, guys. These are great quality, made in the US. 10-inch rise, 33 inches from left to right, 8-inch pullback. These are exactly what I was looking for. And also the key features to these types of handlebars are easy install, meaning internal wiring. They manufacture to the point where it is easier, it's not easy, but much easier to route the internal wirings because of the type of solder they use inside, I'm assuming. This is a two-piece handlebar held in by a hex holding screw. And we got obviously a hole on each side. We have the access hole under here and also the access hole under here, but also we got an access hole under here as well, so it makes it easy. These are the existing Hollywood beach bars. All right, here are the wires. So uninstalling the handlebars weren't too bad. As you see, the gas tank is still in place. I did not have to drain any fuel. What I did was remove the holding screw up here. We got two screws at the end of the tank, and I literally just pushed it back to access the internal wiring port. We got 2 for the clutch and 3 for the throttle side. But before you do all of that, guys, you do want to disconnect your negative port on the battery. And also you want to quick disconnect the fuel line. A little bit of air pressure will come out as soon as you disconnect it, but it seems to be holding on pretty tight. You want to make sure you want to put rags on your gas tank. I forgot to put rags on my front fender, but she's holding still. Now comes the hard part here, is the internal wiring part. So the game plan here is, since I have 5 wires, I'm going to cut 5 strings long enough to go through this hole and out through here. So since I have 2 wires at the clutch, 3 wires at the throttle side, 2 wires will go in here, 3 wires will go in here. At the end of the wires here, I am going to tie the end of the Molex here, and then I'm going to pull it through the other end. I am going to use a petroleum jelly on the harness here to make it easier to come slip through here, but I am hoping that these types of bars, easy install, it makes it easier on me. So let me get started on that one, guys. I'll get back to you guys. All right, so I got the clutch side onto the new bars. It's only 2 wires, so I figured I'd start with that first. That's completed. Now I got the throttle. So before I install this, I want to show you how I'm doing this internal wiring. Strings, guys. So I got 3 wires, so I got 3 strings. 2 of them turn signals controls, and this is for the fly-by-wire. Okay. At the end of this side, I'm gonna tie the Molexes. Fish them through the wires, and I'm gonna pull it through. Okay. WD-40 will be your best friend, and this bad boy. Okay. It's a pick. As soon as you see it come through at this end, guys, you want to use the pick and pick it out. That's what I've done to the clutch side. It seemed to work well for me. So I'm going to try the same method on the throttle side. This is going to be tough just because there's 3 wires and the throttle by wire kit is freaking thick. But I must say, this whole method with this fat bagger manufacturing of the easy kit, I must say it's not that bad. But again, this is my only install on internal wiring, so I don't know how to compare it to other type of manufacturers. But with these bars, it's not going so bad so far, but I think I'm going to have troubles with this side for sure. But I'll keep you guys posted. Yep, 3 hours later is correct. But I got the job done. Nothing is impossible. The throttle side was really, really, really tricky. I think the main tool you'll need is patience. Really, really tricky. The hardest part was running the wires internally, hitting the first 90, and then coming down to this 90, and then bringing all 3 wires over this 90 and out through this last hole. That was the trickiest part, especially on the throttle side, because that throttle by wire, the harness is super thick. Nearly makes it impossible, but you know, it's doable. You just need a lot of patience. So once I got that down, I connected both handlebars with the hex screw provided on the kit. I did not torque the clamp to spec because I do want to measure how far I want the handlebars out or if I want them in. I did reinstall everything back together, gas tank, all the electrical wires. I must say the electrical wires were very, very tight. I do think the 10-inch rise is max for stock electrical wires. I think I got enough slack for the brake and the clutch. I guess we'll see once I install the grips, controls, and mirrors. But yeah, there it is. Very, very hard. I now understand why dealerships, mechanics were charging me $600 to $1,000 in labor. You know, yeah, I fully understand that reason now. I must say, if I ever would replace bars with internal wiring, hey, I think I might take that offer. You know, it was, for it being my first time, it was really, really, really tricky. But I purchased new products for the handlebars. I got Willie G grips and also the Willie G teardrop mirrors. Stock was chrome. Converted them to black to help visualize the new modification. The levers were chrome. The plan was to replace the levers, but I think I might keep it chrome to give it a contrast. So I'm going to install the grips, controls, mirrors, finish it up, and then I'll get back to you guys and do a final review on the installation and also anesthetically. Bear with me. There she is, finished, ready to go. You know, these new handlebars really, really gives a new dynamic to the Softail, for sure. I really like the Willie G teardrop mirrors. They're pretty sweet. Also, the grips, they're pretty comfortable. They look thick on the pictures, but no, they're actually really comfortable. Really comfortable. So, you know, these handlebars really gives a personality to the bike. This is exactly how I pictured the bike when purchasing the Softail. I believe ape hangers look absolutely amazing on Softail Slims. You know, the bike looks very different, but I love it. As you see, the clutch, we still have some slack. It is a little tight above the frame, but we still have a lot of slack. The brake line, again, tight. I really wish This 90 was a bit more precise, but I just rerouted it, screwed it to the triple tree here. But again, we have some slack. Turn the bike on. I didn't turn the bike on, but checked all the electricals, the controls, left, right, hazard, everything, gear change, all that is the way it should be. So overall, you know, this whole process was very stressful. It all started on what type of bar I wanted, how big I wanted the rise, you know, also anesthetically, what would look good with my personality and also the Softail. Most importantly, installation. You know, I was looking at the Harley Davidson Fuse low handlebars. They looked almost identical to these bars, but based on the reviews, I've heard the internal wiring process was hard. If I thought this was hard, I could just imagine going with the Fuse low handlebars. Absolutely love it, guys. Fat baggers, easy install handlebars. They say they make it easier with the internal wiring, but obviously, with my experience, it was pretty difficult, but it all turned out well. Patience is key, for sure, when it comes to internal wiring. I cannot wait to take this bike out on a ride now. I'm sure the comfort level has definitely changed, hopefully for the better. I'm sure it's for the better, but she looks good. She looks good. But hey guys, thanks for sticking around. If you have not, subscribe, like, drop a comment. Let's keep the algorithm going. Please stick around and stay tuned for the next content. We are in the middle of February and there is about 6 inches of snow, so looks like I'm not going to be riding anytime soon. But I'll try to stay active for you guys. But as always, stay safe. 2 wheels down. Take care, everybody.